Hi guys, I'm coming back with you with another video, and this may be a little lengthy video because I want to go into some detail about something, and I'm going to do a design, and yes, it's going to be a foil design. Okay, now, but first, before I start, I want to show some foil. I got a few foils in, and they're like different designs, flowers. I'm talking about hearts, different flower designs. And I'm not exactly sure which design I'm going to do. Well, I kind of like this one. I like that one a little bit. It's a little bit different. But I've got different ones that I'm thinking about doing. I'm not sure exactly. I don't even know what. I don't know. I'll see. But anyway, I have a few of these black ones. And I really want to make this video. And I got these in. Let me show you these before I get into it. I'm focusing. Okay. These are like newspaper clippings and stuff like that. Okay. First and foremost, before I get into that, I want to go over some of the things about doing foils. When you do foils, you really do, and I'm not an expert by any means, not at all. But I just want to do this to try and help, see if I can help out some people. When you do foils, most of the time with me, I put a color under my foil. Now, I've done foils where I did not put a color up under. Okay. Now, I did a design, and I had some of these foils, the plain color, solid color foils. But it had like this in it, but it was yellow and blue. And when I did that design, which I did not, okay, here it is. This is the gold color that I used on my nail. Sorry about that, guys. And this is the blue color that I used. I want you to be able to see it. And those are like solid color foils. But the thing that I realized that I had to do, and it was a little frustrating for me also when I first, did foils, because I expected to be able to put the foil glue on top of the nail, and then have it when you put the foil on it, have all the foil just stick to the nail with no problems. It did not happen like that for me. I had patches. I did have patches. And with my nails the length that they are, it's going to be more patches. Because first of all, these nails are curved a little bit. And it's easier to do, even when I did these sample designs, I had patches. And so what I had to do was, this is my bag of patches, y'all. So here's the, okay, well, good. Both of them came out together. Now, what I had to do was, it's like there is a method to this, but you have to really be patient in doing it, because you're never going to get a full nail unless you got, like, even when I did this size of a nail, I still had patches. So what I had to do, you don't have to re-glue it all the time. The parts that needed patching, what I did was, now you have to see this. Let me see. I may have to come closer to you for you to see this. Let me get closer. What I had to do with the parts that had missing foil on it, which is what I'm calling patches, missing foil. You have to take, now you see this foil right here. Now you see there are spaces in here where the foil did stick. Now there's a trick to this. You take the foil that is still on there and you just patch, you put it there, rub it in a little bit and patch it. But now this is a thing you have on there. These blank spaces will rip off the foil that's already on there if there's any foil glue on that part. So what I do is I take it and I rub it and I put it on the nail until it and then I go to another piece. But you have to keep doing that. You don't always, you do that first. Let me say that. You do that before you apply any more foil glue. Now, I'm going to talk about the foil glue. Marquette has the best foil glue that I've tried yet. Now, I'm going to say this, and I have tried it. This is Model 1's nail foil glue. This does not work like Marquette. Now, with the Marquette, when you put that on your nail and put it in the lamp for 60 seconds, after you do that, sometimes I do it for another 15, 20 seconds. Sometimes I do because I have such long nails, and sometimes I put a little extra, glue on there for coverage. So you can leave it in there for another 15 or 20 seconds. It's not going to hurt it with Marquette. And so once the Marquette comes out of the lamp, you can go ahead and start foiling your nail. But I found out with Model 1's, and that's why I don't like Model 1's nail foil glue, is because with Model 1's, even if you stick your nails in the lamp and bring them out, you still have to wait another 15 or 20 seconds for it to dry. And I don't get the point of that. That's a waste of my time. I do not have time to waste. So I will be reordering just some more Marquette glue. And I'm trying to remember everything that I need to cover in this video so I can help people out. And I am going to try to do some demonstrations. But I found that Marquette is the best glue to use, nail foil glue. But anyway, when you do full coverage, when you do solid color foil, you are very much going to have, you may even have patches that look just like this. All you have to do is take your foil that's still on there. That's why I keep these. I don't throw this away once I use it, because I can still use this. Even this little piece with these little pieces on here, I can still use that. If I use that foil again, I can still use this. So I don't throw mine away. I have 2 more pieces over here. If there's any foil left on these things, I'm going to keep it and use it to the end. I waste nothing. Nothing, people, nothing. But you're going to have missing pieces, and your nail may, say for instance with this spot right here, you may have patches like this. You just have to go back through the nail. Or what you can do is use a glitter polish. That way, if you have any patches under there, if you kind of, coordinate your coloring with your nail polish and your foil, you can make a beautiful nail, even if it does have skips in it. If it has gaps in it, you can make a beautiful nail. But I would also go back over it and try to patch what I could. And that's what I do. And I don't always get it, but the nails that I did, I wish I took a picture, but I did not. I am so sorry. They came out very well. They really came out well. And if you really got close up to them, you could see some of the areas where the foil was missing. But the way you can really see it is when you hold it up to a light. But just from a distance, just looking at it with the natural eye, people couldn't tell that I had missing pieces on my nail. But you're going to have to play around with your foil. And one thing is, you're going to have to kind of be patient with it when you do it, because you're going to have missing pieces. You really are. Now this was, I don't know if you can, let me get up. This right here, if you go look at this video right here, this is the first set of foil that I did. And I colored the nails blue. The blue is the polish. And I polished the nails. And then I used that flowered one that I think Fearless Femme used in her video that came in the Marquette kit, foil kit. I used that and I covered those nails and they look awesome. Some of those I even had to go back and I patched some flowers on there. And in the end, it really looked nice because I had a base color on there and you could not tell the difference. But sometimes you're going to have to improvise with some stuff. It may not all come out, you know, looking good. Now, here's one that I did. But if you look and see, there is some spaces. You're going to have spaces missing. So that's the reason why you need to go up under it, probably with a color. Now, these two, when I did these two colors, I did not use any color up under my nail. I just foiled them. And I filled in as many of the patches that I could. And the ones that, there were a few that I had to go back and put foil glue on just a little bit and stick it in there for 30 seconds. And then I patched it. But if you do that, like I said earlier, make sure that this part does not touch where you have new foil glue at. Or if you do, it's going to take the foil off of the part that it touches. And you're going to be patching and patching over and over again. And I mean, like I said, there's really a trick, you know, to doing this, but you have to work with it. You're going to have to work with it. Everything may not come out all in one. You're not going to put it on your nail and think the whole nail is going to come out foil, because it's not, unless you've got really short nails. It may come out if you've got really short, but when you have nails the length that I keep mine, you're not going to come out with a full foil nail. You're really not. Okay. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to use for a base coat, I'm going to use this right here. I wanted to use this color anyway. This lime green color. Do a few of them, but I'm going to use these right here. Okay, first I'm going to go in with the green, the fluorescent green color. And I want to get where you can see it. Yeah, I'm just hoping that you can see it. I'm probably going to have to do a few coats of it in order for it to come out looking like something, because it's kind of thin. So now I'm going to put in the glitter side part. And I mean, you really don't have to do all of this. This is just a design that I want to do. This is just something that I'm doing. And now I'm going to put the gel, the foil glue on it. Let's see if I can get you in here. I'm going to try. I'm going to go in with this one. So, let's see. I'm going to go from the side. I got to get over here so y'all can see. And I'm going to tell you something. This will have ridges. And if it's going to have, you know, you see the wrinkles? if it's going to have wrinkles in this size nail, it's going to have wrinkles in nails as long as mine and yours. If you have long nails, if your nails are long. And I'm rubbing it with my hand, as you can see. So let's see what happens. Okay, now here's the peel back. Okay, now you notice there's a little there, there's some there, and I didn't finish the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little corner right here, and you cannot let any of the blank space on here touch the nail. I'm going to take this little corner here and I'm going to go across the nail like that and see if I can't fill in some of these spaces that are missing. And see, some of it filled and some of it didn't. Going back through again. And then I'm going to go on the side here and I'm going to fill in this little top piece that I didn't get at all. And so there, because I have the bottom on there, the whole nail is not covered. Some spots are missing, but see, when you have a bottom cover, you can't really tell it. And if you do your nail the same way, it'll be the same way. Now, when I do my nail, I'm probably going to have to go back over it quite a few times and patch it up. But that looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to do another one with a different color. Now this is the foil glue. So now I'm going to take this one and we're going to see what can be done with this one. Okay. Reveal. Now now look at this. You can see that there's a whole spot that did not, because it was a wrinkle in there. So there's a whole spot that didn't get on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this side piece and go across that spot that didn't get foiled. And I'm going to rub it in and see if it'll come off. It did not. And so I'm going to take this and go up here and foil the top part of it. So that one did not stick. So what I'm going, didn't want to turn it loose either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the foil glue and I'm going to go back over the top a little bit. And I'm going to go down here through this piece right here that did not stick. And I'm going to go for another 60 seconds. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it may be the foils that just are not, because see, I have a lot of different foils. I got these foils from everywhere. I got them from Amazon. I got them from AliExpress. I think most of these came from Amazon though. So seeing that this one is a little bit more difficult to work with, so I'm not going to use this one on my nails. I won't use this one because it seems like it's a little bit more difficult to work with. And oh, I'm going to stick it down like this. And I'm going to go the long way. And I'm going to go over the whole nail. Now, if it doesn't stick this time, then I know it may just, it's not the glue, it may be the foil. And if you'll notice, the part that did foil, I'm not touching that. Because if you let this part that's already been foiled touch that new foil glue, it's going to rip the other foil off. Now look at there. Came out perfect. Came out just perfect. It just takes different. Now I didn't even put any glue. I didn't do this part down here. I didn't put, that's why that part's there. But I mean, it really looks nice. And it still has that green up under there. Just in case I miss some spots, it still has the polish up under there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it the long way like that. And if there are wrinkles in it, you can count on there being missing pieces in it. Okay. Now there's the unveiling. And it came out pretty well. You may have a piece here or there that didn't get foiled, but I go back over it with the foil. And see, it came right off. But like I said, this is easy because this is one little, to me it's a little straight nail. But, and sometimes it adds into the design of it. And then, you know, you top coat them. I didn't top coat all, I haven't top coated these. And I probably will not. But, see, if you're looking, see, you can see that line that goes through there. Now, that's where, right here, that's where there was a wrinkle in it. But sometimes you can go through that wrinkle with your foil. And it will adhere to it. And it went right off. See, I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think sometimes it's the foil paper itself. Some foil paper you may have to work with a little bit more. And so here are all three of these that I did. And they all look nice.